and welcome back to my kitchen. Guys, this is Cameroonian jollof rice. Wow, guys, just the aroma from the rice is making me to laugh anyhow. Guys, if you want to know how I prepared this jollof rice, stick with me, okay? Follow me to the kitchen and let me show you how to prepare the tasty, delicious, aromatic and yummy jollof rice. So guys, for the recipe, I'll be using spekko rice. You can use any rice of your choice. Some chicken drumsticks that also can be substituted. Some mixed vegetables. Guys, ox liver. I will be using some tomatoes, fresh one, and also bell peppers. Okay guys, do not forget your spices. There is bay leaf, garlic, ginger, onions, and what have you. So before we begin, guys, you want to go ahead and parboil your ox liver, and you also want to steam your chicken. This chicken must be cooked thoroughly. Okay guys, while cooking the chicken, guys, I use onions, I use some thyme, I use some onion powder, I use garlic powder, I use paprika, salt, a little bit of chili, which is optional. I use some nor cube as well. You can play around with your spices, okay? Whichever works for you. Do not forget also to add in some bay leaves, okay guys? So just put in whatever, black pepper, okay? Yes. And then you boil it with a little bit of water. You need broth. You need broth from your beef to spice up your jollof rice. Okay? Yes. So while I will set this on fire, then I will come and show you how I marinate my mixed vegetable. Remember in my last video, guys, I did tell you guys that one of the tips of preparing jollof rice or any savory that requires mixed vegetables, to make it tasty, you have to marinate your vegetables prior to cooking. Okay, so in marinating it, I just use salt to marinate my mixed vegetable. Guys, here as you can see, I want to parboil my rice. You cannot cook jollof rice without first parboiling your rice, else it will stick together. It will be like you are cooking fufu. Okay, so to get that perfect grain, single grain of rice, okay, at the end result, you need to parboil your rice. So here you can see I am just adding salt to marinate my vegetables. Then I will set that aside. So guys, also because I don't want to use tin tomato for me is not very healthy, so I always go with my fresh tomato when I'm preparing jollof rice or any other dish that calls for tomatoes. Fresh tin tomato is very good. It tastes good in jollof rice, but not everything that tastes good is actually good for the body. Okay, so I always make my own version of the tin tomato. And how do I make my tin tomato? I blend my fresh tomato without, I boil it first before blending. I mix my onions, my garlic, my ginger, my fresh tomato, and any other spice which I will want to incorporate. I boil that first. You can grill it in the oven for the best flavor. Okay, when you boil it, guys, and blend it, it will be like you are using tin tomato. Okay, yeah, you can see here I want to boil it. If you prefer to grill it, you can grill it in the oven. So guys, here you can see my chicken is ready. I'm just going to separate my chicken from the broth, okay? And I will keep that aside. I'm going to fry my chicken later at the end of the video, okay? So guys, like I was telling you, I prepare my fresh tomato. I cook it first, then I blend it. This method gives you a better texture. It also reduces the cooking time. It also enhances the flavor of your food. Yes, those are the 3 reasons why I do this. Okay, now I'm going to blend this to form the tomato paste which my jollof rice requires. If you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you, okay? Please hit the subscribe button and join my yummy delicious family, okay? And while you are subscribing, do not forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video. And to my return subscribers, you are most welcome. I want to really appreciate you guys. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for sharing my video. Thank you so much for commenting. I appreciate you all. So guys, you can see here is my tomato puree. I have another tomato which I will add to this one, the one which I did before. It's in my fridge, the tomato paste which I did. In that tomato paste which I did before, there's lots of red bell pepper in it. So I'm going to add that so it can make my rice to have that reddish color. And I'm also going to add paprika. Paprika is just dried red bell peppers that have been grilled in the oven and have been dried and have been blended into a smooth powder. So when you have that at home, please do not forget to incorporate that into your jollof rice. Guys, now I want to fry my marinated vegetables and my ox liver which I parboiled. And by the way, I forgot to tell you guys that I parboiled my ox liver with some salt. So this is already like tasty on its own. I will not parboil this for long. Just 2 minutes will be okay. Then I will remove it from the oil and I will set it aside. Reason being that I don't want to lose the color of my vegetable. One tip I will tell you is never you cook your vegetables in your rice from the onset. You will lose nutrients from your vegetables and you also overcook the vegetables, which is not good. Okay, so guys, now I'm going to fry my tomatoes. Like I told you guys earlier, you can add tin tomato to this, but I don't love tin tomatoes. I don't know what is inside there. It's packed with sugar, it's packed with salt, it's packed with preservatives, so I don't use that. Guys, you can see here is my this is only fresh tomato. It's a little bit red now because the one which I had in the fridge had lots of red bell peppers in it, okay? So now I will be frying it. I will not cook this for long because remember it has been parboiled already. I already cooked these tomatoes. So all what I want is for it to have a little bit of heat, okay? Now I'm going to add in my beef stock. My beef stock already had some Maggi, has some salt, has also some spices. But because I have already cooked those spices in my beef, that process of cooking has reduced the flavor. So here I'm going to incorporate more flavors into my jollof rice. So now you will see me adding in some spices again. Okay, guys, we don't want to eat a boring jollof rice. We want a tasty and aromatic jollof rice. So now you see me, I added in some turmeric. I'm adding in some paprika. Remember I told you guys I'll be adding paprika. There's the paprika. There's another spice which I bought from our spa. It is called mother-in-law. I added that also. I also added another spice which is called masala. I added that into it. Now you'll see me, I will be adding in my knorr cube. I'll add in some salt. I'm adding in also some thyme. I'm adding in some mixed herbs, okay? Yes. Then I'm adding in enough water. My rice is a lot, so I'm just adding in enough water that will cook the rice. I won't add water again in my pot. Once I cover it, I cover it. I will not put spoon in it until it is done. Guys, I am going to let this boil, okay? My gas doesn't cook that. Usually we cook this on the fire side, okay, on the fireplace, but you can see how mine is boiling just in the middle of it. So but this is not a problem. My rice is going to cook all round. The trick in making your rice cook perfectly is after adding in your rice, taste for salt, taste for everything, make sure everything is okay. All right, then you cover it with foil paper. Do not forget, use foil paper. It is going to distribute the heat all over your rice. Your rice is not going to cook. One part is done, the other part is not done. Okay? Yes, guys. So now after I mix everything together, I am going to taste for salt. I will make sure everything is okay. Then I will cover my rice with foil paper. I'm tasting for salt and everything is fine. Now I am going to cover it. You can see the water is not too much. It's just a little bit above the rice. That is how you want it to be. Now I'm going to cover my rice with foil paper and I will leave it to cook. I left my rice to cook for approximately, actually I left it here. I went and I had my bath. Yes. So that is the number of minutes that I left it. I don't think I took up to 30 minutes taking my bath. Okay. Then I came back and I opened my rice and it was done. That is it. Okay. You can see I didn't add extra water and I didn't go stirring my rice. A lot of mistake people do is when they are cooking jollof rice. Jollof rice must burn under. That is a fact. If your rice, if it must be jollof rice, it must be burnt under. But not too burnt like you want the rice to be burnt. That burn under is what gives your rice that jollof rice flavor that everybody, when you just smell, say, I can smell something like jollof rice. Is that burning under. So there's no need of you putting your spoon and turning it every minute, every second. Otherwise, your rice will become mushy. Okay? Here you can see me. I am mixing it now because my rice is already done. I am just mixing it because the spices was on top, so as to incorporate it properly. That's it. It's not like I've been mixing my rice. Now that my rice is done, I can taste it and I can see that the rice is well cooked. I'm going to bring back my veggies. Okay? The vegetable that I fried earlier at the beginning of my cooking. I'm going to mix that in now and I will give it a stir. Then I will just cover my pot for about 5 minutes. And voila, our jollof rice is ready. Now guys, to make the jollof rice more tastier while eating it, to enjoy it, I'm going to boil some eggs by the side. I'm going to make my coleslaw salad. You can make any other salad of your choice, but today I'll be using coleslaw salad and some chakalaka, okay, to go with my rice. And that is it. I want you all to prepare your jollof rice and give me feedback. How did it turn out for you? You can use perfume rice. When you are using perfume rice to cook jollof rice, do not parboil it first. You can stir fry it in a little bit of oil and then you continue preparing the rice. Do not wash your parboiled rice. Do not wash they call it what? Those basmati and all those. Don't wash them before you cook jollof rice. Fry it in oil as it is, from the back to the oil. Fry it, and then when it's time for you to add the rice, after doing the other things, you can now incorporate the rice, and then you cover it with your foil paper and let it cook undisturbed. Do not disturb your jollof rice. So guys, you can see our chicken is ready. Now we are good to go. It's time to serve our jollof rice. Hello, bring your spoon, bring your plate, and come, line up. Let's dish up, okay? Our rice is ready. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Your comments motivate me to continue bringing more recipes your way. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you have been watching up to now, you have not subscribed, oh, you are breaking my heart. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, okay? I need more subscribers. So guys, you can see here is my coleslaw salad. This salad is made with cabbage, carrots, mayonnaise, and that is it. You can add a little bit of aromatics if you have some at home. You can incorporate that as well in your coleslaw salad. This is very, very yummy, okay? And here is my chakalaka. Guys, who wants some chakalaka? Yeah, I just added some baked beans, red bell pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, onions, and a little bit of chili to make it a little bit spicy. So that will be all from me today, guys. Until next time, when I come again, I want you all to stay healthy, stay safe, and bye-bye.